go ahead and take in this atmosphere. Just make sure you're focused when that ball is teed up and ready to go. Those dreams you had as a kid, well, they didn't end up with you losing this game. Oh, no. They ended up with you raising the Lombardi Trophy and calling yourself a champion.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He puts everything behind this one. His first throw is an interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Running with Walker again. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. From the gun on 3rd down. Into the hands of Walker. They'll have the first down and even more. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. Escape, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
kicks in to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rule starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running right, this is Taylor. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Gonna turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll go. It's Mahomes.
Hey.
He finds him beyond the marker. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 27. He's on the move. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying with Walker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This time it's a passing play. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yes, Rich.
Check to see if Joyce got in her house.
Okay.
She locked herself out.
Oh, okay. I'll do it.
So she's thinking she might get into the bank, but I didn't see her come around the front, so I don't know if she got in. I just tried to call her. She didn't answer.
Okay.
Because she left her door open. I was calling to tell her don't forget to go back and close her door.
And that money sign was the S. Because ends and D-linemen
and just decided to leave because I figured you weren't coming. The butcher is going to close in a few minutes. I've been waiting on you for over an hour, so I just decided to leave and see if I could go by myself.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Bye.
Ooh, I didn't like how you said that.
Just go ahead, Pops.
All right.
This how she out there barefoot.
Okay.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Myers' kick is good. And that will add to their score.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the culture.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They give to Taylor, right side. And this almost ended worse, but it's a yard out of this. Tackle made by Jamarcus Lawrence. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his man, Gray. We are at the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs driving ahead. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Walker on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Second and 10 now. Completes this one to Gray. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First and goal, Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another.
So would you like?
You are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds Fant. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's slated downs to approach here from the 40. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Man, I made it to the Super Bowl.
First and 10 now from the 30.
We here now.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to Walker from the gun. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. That's taken in by Cup. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running back sent in motion. Second and 13. Gets this to Fant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He loses the football.
Ah, shit.
Picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
They take the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Walker now from the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On the move, headed right. Pass complete to Walker. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 12 behind the sticks.
Come on, man.
Stepped in, it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Taylor again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. The Chiefs have it with the lead. A chance to add a 4th title to their trophy case. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Taylor trying the left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. Has a big hole left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They go again with Taylor. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. You think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve.
Yes, Bridget.
Are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Never mind. I left my wallet at home, but I remember my card number.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Play action on first down. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They go play action here. Getting out to his left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He's on the move. And he'll get them enough for a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. He picks up 15 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Touchdown, Seattle! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for two. He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Good game.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs go up by 19. Butker on now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a He'll look to throw. He's on the move. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. It's another interception. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs are
leave us
to their own 15-yard line.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game?
We start playing. I was winning, then his game kicked out. Then we start playing again. They kicked out like 3 times. So he was like, we can play tomorrow. I'm like, whatever. I thought that's why I had to play.
This drive, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I didn't check it back. I didn't know it was day 2.
I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Did you get that new app and shit that fucks with the game? Keep all your scores and all that shit. I forgot the name of that app.
Signal for
Oh, man, yeah. You can set the lead up where you can control everything from the app, man. Let me give you what it is called. It's called Neo Sports. NEONSPORTZ. So what you got to do is go in the Discord and type backscore, join. And that'll come up. And then you can set the thing up.
And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Because we already in the league. So it'll show everybody who's in the league. It'll show everybody's available. It'll show all the stats, everything. It'll show how many times me and that person played. And also, you can go in there and schedule the games too.
They still need 10.
Yup, Neo Sports. NEONSPORTZ.
Mahomes to throw for it. They connect for the first. And he'll get it up to the 27. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
And all you got to do is log on with your Discord. That shit is hot.
The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession.
Yeah.
To get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell on stage to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Kansas City Chiefs, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.